the team that keeps feeding, putting food on the table. Going right back to the well with this Denver and Ravens game. Um, Ravens have, I said this last week and I'll say it again. The Ravens have the worst pass defense in the league. Yes, last week they had Wiggins and Humphreys out. I believe both those two guys did practice in limited fashion today. Whether they're going to play or not, I do not know. I think Humphreys has a hamstring or a lower leg injury, and Wiggins has a shoulder injury. So I don't have a sense of who's going to play. But even so, they missed last game. They played the other games, and the Ravens still have the worst passing defense in the league. So I'm going to Denver's number one receiver and going over his receptions, which I think is very low. I'm getting the plus money. We love plus money. Give me Cortland Sutton. Sutton? Yeah, Sutton.
Sutton. Yep.
Sutton over 4.5 reception plus 112. That's a gem right there, doggy.
Yeah. Excuse me. You definitely found that. I didn't even look at the player props at all so far.
Yeah.
That's usually my
I'm
day.
going to use your thing. Go to the team that keeps feeding you.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
and Baltimore's passing defense is the team that keeps feeding, putting food on the table.
Yeah, you're 100% right last week with Cleveland pick. You know, you called. You said James Winston's going to get. You said James Winston's overs as far as passing. He eclipsed that. So yeah,
Easy. That was easy money. He had over 300 yards.
Yep.
His over 250 was like plus 250.
Yep.
Like it was crazy. You couldn't even find over 300 because it wasn't even thought of that he was going to do that. He had 300 almost 340 yards. I mean, but give me Cortland Sutton here. Just want to bring up his numbers here. Bo Nix has been starting to turn up a little bit. I do want to be careful with Bo Nix overs though. I thought about it. But that Ravens defense can be tricky sometimes for rookie quarterbacks. So I want to be hesitant. And Bo Nix has been known to turn the ball over a little bit here. But Sutton's last game, he had over 800 yards. I'm sorry, over 800 yards, over 8 receptions and 100 yards. And I think who else? I think who's hurt here? Lamar's actually on the injury list. I don't even know. I think he plays. Um, I don't think that's going to be a problem. But I thought there was somebody else that was hurt for this handicap, but it's not. But like I was saying, it's the gift that keeps giving. Cortland Sutton is by far their number one receiver. So I imagine that is going to be the game plan. We're going to attack their passing game. The second leading receiver on the team, Javonte Williams, is a running back. So I looked at a little bit of Javonte Williams receptionist as well. A little bit hesitant on that. I'm going with Cortland because Ravens do have some decent LBs. And plus, there was two juiced up. Minus 167 is crazy.
I like it.
Yeah.
Listen, we might as well stay right on that game because I got my number one pick on the same game, and we talked
Yes, sir.
about this. For the listeners, make sure y'all are tuning into our Wednesday show where we shoot the shit, talk some sports. We also talked about this game yesterday at Denver. My number one play would be the team total over 17.5. That's what it was last night. Hopefully that's what it still is so we can kind of show you guys.
Yep. 17
But
and a half.
17.5 over team total. You spoke about their defense. Baltimore's defense right now is ranked 25th in total yards. They are good against the run. They are
Yep.
ranked 32nd against the pass. They're giving up they're giving up, listen to this number, 291 yards a game. That's almost 300 yards passing.
It's crazy.
Let's look at their schedules and the quarterbacks they've gone against. They'd have gone against some of the best, but they've gone against some of the worst too. So you have Patrick Mahomes. I don't know that Gardner Minshew for the Raiders. You had Dak Prescott, Josh. You had
Burrow.
Burrow. You had Daniels as a rookie. You had Baker Mayfield, and last week you had Jameis Winston. Now you got Bo Nix. So my thing is this: they have not slowed down anybody. They've given up 29 points to the Browns. They've given up 31 points to the Buccaneers. They've given up 23 points to the Commanders, 38 points against the Bengals. They had a good game against Josh Allen, give up 10, but Cowboys 25, Raiders 23, Chiefs 20. Bo Nix is cruising right now. Denver Broncos have scored 28 points, 33 points. Had a tough one against Chargers with 16, put up 34 against the Raiders. So this will be probably the toughest game that they've played in a while, right? Because the team as a whole for Baltimore is a better team offensively. But I think Denver will be able to keep it going and be able to score at least over 17 points. They'll get in the 20s, at least 20, 21 points in this game, whether they win or lose.
Yeah,
So
I
just
agree.
give me the team total.
I agree.